I started working with Louisa in the Dream Bigger space, her membership, and I was just doing the what I was calling in for the week. I think it was $5,000 I was calling in for the week, and the next day I got $2,000. And then over the next 7 days or 6 days, I got an additional $2,300. And I didn't meet the $5,000 goal that I had for that week, but it gave me the confidence that I can do this. This is so simple and easy because I was doing the helixing daily, and that really helped me get into the energy and call in what it is that I wanted.
Like I'm guessing most people here, I've been to a couple of these kind of master classes. Really liked Louisa's approach. Although I'd done a lot of kind of coaching and sort of work on money otherwise, this was the thing that kind of connected the dots and led to that further success. Got a lot from the community too, so you will meet a lot of like-minded people in there, and already forged some really quite strong relationships there with other members, which has been fantastic. Where I was at versus where I've got to, I'm now consistently having £10,000 months, which is fantastic. I'm sure Louise is open to having a call with you if you are interested in what else she offers. Just kind of really lean into it and trust your instinct.
And just being in Louisa's orbit is so empowering. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful to be here. I've told Louisa this, and I'll say it again. She is the best coach that I've ever had because she matches me. She works with the energy. She's very loving and accepting. And I'm not one of those people who can just do all strategy. I have to be aligned emotionally and energetically and spiritually with what's going on. And she does that beautifully.
When I first did the energetic edge, I got results like within days. And when I find a teacher that, like I said, she had a new key. She had something that I definitely was missing. And I resonated with her energy. Her energy is amazing. She's so welcoming. She's so generous. She's so knowledgeable. She has so much insight. I'm just like in awe of this energetic person. For me, it's like, this is your next teacher. This is where you're going next.
Nothing has shifted my personal life or the life of my clients faster than working with the amazing set of skills and tools that come with the Helix method. So if you're looking for something to explore that's going to enhance your practice as well as your personal life and give you a heads up like nothing you've ever seen, my strong recommendation is that you check out the Helix method.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. So good to see you all here. Wonderful to see all your faces. Good morning, good evening. I know it's different times of day for everybody. Let me know, is it the morning? Is it the middle of the night? I know we've had some people getting up super, super early, which we truly appreciate you tuning in. If it's in the middle of the night and you've made it live, extra brownie points. It's fantastic. 5 a.m. Okay, extra brownie points for getting up so super early. Oh, I love that. I love that. Mid-morning, 10 a.m. in the UK. I spoke to my mum. Apparently it's freezing in the UK. Is that true? I was like, Mum, it's 30 degrees here. It's gorgeous. 5 a.m. Pat, awesome. Extra brownie points as well. That's amazing. Okay, we've had people joining in all week, getting up super early. This is incredible. Thank you so much for making it live. Thank you to everyone on the replay as well. I am so excited to be sharing today with you. My goodness, over the last 3 sessions, you've done some deep work, identity work, nervous system work, expanding your wealth capacity. And it's been very clear that our community is made up of people who know how to succeed, but are also aware that the landscape that we're moving into for 2026 is requiring a different level of internal alignment than anything that you've needed before. The pace of change is accelerating. Everyone's been reflecting that back, whether we've been talking about AI, shifting economies, condensed buying cycles, clients who are making faster but more discerning decisions. Everything is rewarding the leaders who can adapt quickly, stay emotionally clear, and hold their frequency under pressure. And what we're walking into is a season where your internal capacity is becoming your competitive advantage. And that's what you've been feeling in these sessions. And it's just been wonderful to see what has been landing for each and every one of you. And it's just so powerful to see that everybody here has been creating, meaningful success, making an impact in their communities, the products and services that they've been offering, and that the next era of your business is going to demand a version of you that can hold more wealth, hold more visibility, hold more responsibility and more opportunity without burning out, shutting down, slipping back into old identities. We can't take our current self with us. We might want to, we might love them very, very much, but we need to leave them behind. And this is why so many entrepreneurs are hitting so many ceilings right now, not because, they're not capable, or good enough, but because they're trying to scale and grow 2025, 2026 outcomes, but with 2020 energy, or an identity that you created in 2018, or a nervous system that's been shaped by past seasons, past roles, past experiences. So this is what we need to shift. And today we're going to be stepping into your future self, the you who has already evolved into the identity, into the emotional stability, the wealth frequency, and the leadership capacity that this next cycle will require. So this is the you who self-innovates, the you who can hold momentum without swinging between contraction and expansion, the you who is ready for that next level of prosperity, impact, and fulfillment that you've been sensing that is available. And I know some of you are having a tough time at the moment, and I just really want you to remember that the comeback is greater than the setback. Your comeback will be greater than your setback. So just take that to heart. You're here, you're doing the inner work, you've got this. And so this progression is your opportunity to connect to that version of yourself, feel their frequency, and bring it into the present moment so that you're not waiting for the future. You're leading it, you're creating it. And I have found that most entrepreneurs want to financially relax and to be able to focus on their business without suddenly being thrown by a large tax bill or a team member leaving for a competitor, to be able to have the, emotional resilience and adaptability in a rapid changing economic world, and being able to take time to nurture and develop your wealth consciousness so that you know how to elevate your wealth default set point anytime that you're hitting a ceiling. This is the most important thing that we can do as leaders and CEOs of businesses, to be able to adapt and evolve in an ever-changing world, let's face it. So today I really want you to tap into what's possible, the timeline that is available to you. And I'm going to guide you through a future self progression in the Akashic records, so you can experience yourself operating at that next level of leadership, wealth, and impact. And then from that vantage point, you'll know exactly what support you need to stabilize this frequency and to carry it forward into 2026. What things and actions that you can take to support yourself. Alrighty, so let's take a moment to set our intention for our time together. So just inviting you to breathe in for 4, Breathe out for 4. Calling your energy back from people, places, timelines, and spaces. It's becoming really aware of your body here in this now moment. And just to bring your awareness back to your intention, what was your intention for when you registered for the Energetic Edge? What was your intention when we got together in our first session? Just bring that into your mind's eye. And then to think on a scale of 1 to 10, how energetically aligned to the person you need to become do you feel right now? And when you've got that anchored in, share in the comments. We'd love to see on a scale of 1 to 10 where you're feeling in that alignment right now. And then in a moment, what we're going to do is I'll guide you through the future self progression, create some space afterwards so you've got some time to integrate and to journal. I have some reflection questions for you as well. And then we'll segue into the shop with me. And I'll share with you and have a conversation around the different ways that we can continue together. And then we'll do the prize draw, the grand finale, dun, 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 which we're very excited about. Awesome. This is great to see all your reflections in terms of that alignment piece. Okay, this is fantastic. Alrighty, so I am going to invite you now to contemplate a future version of yourself. And what we'll do is I always invite people to, when we're about to close your eyes and go deep within, to actually turn off your cameras, because it's a way then that your nervous system can relax. You're not thinking, oh my word, am I dribbling or am I yawning or someone's staring at me? My head's nodding off. I've been busted. So you've got that privacy. Your nervous system can relax. So we'll turn off our cameras and then we'll bring them back on again when we come back together. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty, so inviting you now just to take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Getting nice and comfortable, just making sure that you've turned off anything that may distract you or make a noise. See if you've got a notepad or pen to hand, perhaps a glass of water, and then just start to get yourself nice and comfortable. And I'm going to guide you in opening your Akashic records. I may ask you some questions at this, and I'll also ask you if I have permission to guide you in opening your records. And when I do that, just send me a telepathic yes if I do. We're going to co-create your most successful version of you in the Akashic records. The future is an adventure, a journey that you're setting the stage for. In all of your present moments, let's activate your success in your Akashic records. So just inviting you just to start to breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 4. And just let your muscles in your body relax. Take another deep breath in and out. Releasing all your thoughts and concerns. And let your consciousness drift gently down to your heart center. And just invite you just to bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Feeling that loving energy coming up from Mother Earth, coming up through the soles of your feet, your calves, your thighs, your belly, Your chakras are getting bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter. Feeling that loving energy coming up, opening up your heart chakra, opening up your throat chakra, opening up your crown chakra, your Bindu chakra, which is at the top of your head, reaching up to your soul star chakra, your gateway to your Akashic record. You're connected from above and below. I just invite you just to allow yourself to relax even further. And let yourself visualize a beautiful road ahead. You notice that the land around the road looks lush and green. It's filled with beautiful flowers and wonderful fruit trees. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. And you now notice that further down the road, there is a stunningly beautiful building. This is your own sacred temple. It's shining so, so brightly in the sun. And you notice that it is perhaps made of crystal or glass. It's shining there before you. This sacred temple is a magical place where you can connect to the Akashic records and access all the information that you will ever need. See yourself walking up to this beautiful, shining building. And as you go in, when you enter, you notice that it is filled with light, exquisite, loving energy. You feel a deep sense of peace, power, and happiness filling you up as you stand within this beautiful, sacred temple of yours. And as you feel that deep, deep peace, you notice a brilliant light shining from the next room. In the next room are your Akashic records. And before we enter, we will open your records with a sacred invocation. Do I have permission to guide you in opening your Akashic records? If yes, just send me a telepathic yes. Thank you. And I'll say the sacred invocation out loud for you to silently receive or repeat in your mind's eye. Yahweh, Rapha, Elohim, Shaddai, Ere, Adonai. We ask for heaven on earth, divine love, truth and light. Creator, guides of the highest and purest light, please kindly provide information from the record of my soul, guiding and protecting me throughout the process, so that I am able to heal and make the most divine decisions for my divine path at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your records are now open. You now step through the doorway and you see a beautiful spirit there. This is your guide to the Akashic records. And you know that this loving being is here to help you. Take a moment now to make a heart-to-heart connection with this being, feeling such a powerful flow of unlimited love, kindness, and support. Feel your heart connect with theirs. Just take a nice deep letting go breath. And allow yourself to feel the love. Allow yourself to feel the connection flowing in and out of your heart center. You realize that this being has a message for you now. They hold out a beautiful sacred book for you. You carefully take the book into your hand and you open your heart to receiving this guidance. And as you look at the book, you notice the cover, and the cover has a message for you. It may be just a word, a phrase, or even an image. It may feel like a fleeting impression. The image may have a light quality to it. Just relax now and take a moment to receive this message now. And I'm just breathing with you. Know that when I'm quiet, that I'm being guided just to breathe with you as you receive guidance, receive frequencies. And know that as time goes on, you will continue to get more and more Akashic information from this loving guide. Let yourself be open to whatever comes your way. Your guide wants to show you the future version of yourself that you desire. You open the book so you can see this vision of you. And take a moment to see what you're being shown. Perhaps you have a sense of knowing your future self. Perhaps you have a fleeting image or an impression of an image. Perhaps you hear yourself in conversation, or you have a knowing feeling. What does this you experience? This is the version of you who has created and embodied your future self identity, expanded your nervous system so you can hold more, rewired your somatic, psychological, and energetic default set points, and become the energetic match to your desires. Ask the record keeper to show you, what path did you take that led you to the experiences you are having? Ask the record keeper to show you. You can say, show me now. And most importantly, ask yourself, how am I feeling? What is my vibrational frequency? And I'll share some frequencies with you. Notice what feels light for you, where you feel the magnetic pull, where you feel the yes. Is your vibrational frequency, is it of contentment? Is it of calmness, peacefulness, hopefulness, strength, satisfaction, confidence, optimism, happiness, pleasure, passion? eagerness, energetic, enthusiasm, excitement, empowered, abundant, love, joy, freedom, timelessness, boundlessness, infinite potential, infinite prosperity. Feel this vibration of the future version of you now. What qualities are you expressing? What is it that you like most about yourself? What makes them so magnetic? And because of the way that this makes you feel, you may already be able to notice that this resonates with you. Can you perceive that you are able to connect with this you because you match that vibration in this moment? This is a future version of you that you are on the timeline path to create. You know this is the law of resonance, working for you to bring you what you desire. In other words, there is already a part of your vibration that is a perfect match to the vibration of everything you desire. Your desired love, your desired business, your desired wealth, your desired health. Money is an ascension tool, and the more money you receive, the more opportunities and choices you create for others. And because you can perceive and feel this version of you, you are beginning to come into resonance with it. Ask your record keeper to show you more. Take a moment to intentionally merge with this version of you. Feel your hands in their hands. Feel your feet in their feet. And as you do, what are your thoughts about your life? What are you experiencing? Ask this version of you to tell you, how am I surrounded by more wealth and opportunities? How am I surrounded by more wealth and opportunities? What are you being shown? What are you feeling? Allow, allow, allow. Take a few moments to really embody these frequencies that you're feeling so that you're able to remember how it feels. Silently affirming, I am willing and able to align to my higher self's vision, to allow myself to experience this reality now across all dimensions and levels of consciousness. It's taking a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, simply say, I grace and bless this. I grace and bless this. I grace and bless this. And now we ask your guide for the book of co-creation and to be aligned and harmonized with the universal laws of manifestation, attraction, flow, and balanced rhythmic interchange. We ask that your results are even greater than you could have hoped for or imagined. And just take a nice deep breath and allow these new intentions to permeate every cell in your body so your DNA responds to this you that you have created. Just taking a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I grace and bless this. I grace and bless this. I grace and bless this. And from this space now, take a moment to thank your guide for the love and support here. Take a moment to appreciate the frequencies. It is time now to ask your guide to close all Akashic records, thanking your guide for the loving guidance and healing. Please close all Akashic records in divine truth, love, and light. Your records are now closed. And just let yourself remain peaceful now as you come back to the present time and space, bringing the joy and knowledge with you. Continuing to come back to this space-time, knowing that in time to come you'll notice deeper and deeper connections with your guide. And as you come back to this space-time now, perhaps you might choose to stretch out and wiggle your fingers and toes as you bring your consciousness back. And knowing in the days and the weeks and the months to come, you will be receiving more helpful information from the Akashic field through your intuition, the help of the universe through this activation. Welcome back. And just take a minute or so to bring your consciousness back to the here and now. If you need to ground, bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, sending roots out through the soles of your feet. And perhaps you might like to have a sip of water to integrate. And then when you're ready, I invite you to start to capture your reflections in your journal. And I've got some prompts up on the screen for you to support you in bringing forward into your conscious mind what you were shown. So create some space so that you can tune into this and allow the wisdom to be further revealed. Your consciousness, your conscious mind to now reflect. So I'll just put some music on as you tune into these questions. And you'll just take a couple of minutes or so to feel into these. What did your future self show you that you're not yet living today? How did it feel in your body to hold that next level, and where does it still wobble now? What were you shown in terms of support or structure that your future self had? Where do you still feel like an outsider at this level, and what would claiming your place look like? And I invite you to consider, if you fully embody this version of you starting today, where could you be in 6 months, in 12 months? What becomes possible when you align with this path? And do share your insights in the chat. It will take 3 minutes or so for this reflection now. We'll come back together in just 15 seconds or so, just to give you a heads up. Welcome back. Welcome back. As we come back together, do pop your cameras back on again. Love to see all your beautiful faces. Welcome back. Alrighty, so would love to hear, what did you see? What were you shown? How did that feel? Who fell asleep? Anyone fall asleep? I know sometimes people do fall asleep, but don't panic if you do fall asleep. You're receiving the frequencies that are required. Your body, your consciousness has got you. Okay, so anywhere that, yes, lots of emotion, physical sensations, we're just setting the intention for integration and calibration to happen easily and effortlessly. So just take a moment just to breathe in grace and love and just tell your consciousness, I integrate easily. We've got lots of emotions for your Buddha self. Wonderful feeling of joy, calm, peace, and love. Oh, I love it. Lots of emerald green rock, the tall, not rush. Oh, beautiful. Oh, fantastic. I saw an image. And did the image make sense to you? Or were you like, what? What is that? What on earth are you showing me? The sense and perception that everything is possible. Ah, I was almost crying when leaving my Akashic records. Yes, it's such a beautiful frequency. Beautiful. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Don't be afraid to see your true self as the message. You are the light. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. And did you have clarity in what you were being shown, or did it feel like you were just kind of grasping at the messages? Okay, beautiful. Oh, this is so exciting to see all the insights and what's been activated as you've connected in with your future timeline. Were there any surprises? Beautiful. And what do you take away from that activation, that future self progression, as you were reflecting on the questions that I shared? What's your takeaway from this activation? Be here now. Beautiful. Vision of myself living in a beautiful place with a sea from the balcony. Oh, lovely. So you had different frequencies, kind of gloom and doom at some point, and then light and warmth. You can just grace and bless, grace and bless, grace and bless. Anywhere that the frequencies were feeling lower. And that imagery of then the light and the warmth coming in to support you during that time, that's beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, this is so exciting seeing. I love this. And so that doom and gloom that you were speaking of, what did that mean for you? There's another message here about the wobble, the sadness of what needs to depart or distance from to take the leap. All I have to do is show up from love and truth. Activation felt like worries were all over, all gone, so peaceful. Takeaway, I need to let go of lack and not get caught up in others' timelines. Oh, yes, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Beautiful. That's so wonderful to see. And the thing is, you know, what you just experienced, this is a timeline that already exists. You've met a version of you that is clearer, stronger, this future version of you. Now, your role is to stay in proximity with that frequency that will then make that vision, that reality possible. And as we've been talking this week, this is where we can fall out of alignment because we are returning to that old energetic architecture without the right support to stabilize that new one and to really fully embody it. All righty, you may want to give your shoulders a little bit of a wriggle. Stretch out, move the body. Give your shoulders a little, get that lymph moving. Give your shoulders a little wriggle. So you can feel nice and comfortable in your body. That's beautiful. So, so beautiful. Keep those reflections coming in. It's wonderful seeing your reflections. And before we officially close the energetic edge, I wanted just to take a moment to invite you into the next level of support that will help you hold what you've opened here, especially as we're heading into 2026. So we're entering the year of self-innovation, and this is going to be your superpower in so that you can outpace the market. This is why support matters more now than ever before. So what I wanted to do was to walk you through the different pathways. You can choose the one that supports you, feels most aligned for you. And of course, if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. And of course, you can always reach out to me afterwards as well. And I'm going to, let's see if I can share my screen again. Bear with me a second. All righty. Let's kick this off with, let's see if you can see that. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty, so the most intimate way to work with me is in our private advisory. And so this is my most intimate offering. This is where I work with leaders who are, already successful. And what we're doing now is we're upgrading the identity behind the results. You may be in a business pivot, you may be rebuilding after divorce, perhaps a health pause, grief, lives, doesn't it? There's always something going on, or rising back into a higher level wealth identity. So you're going to stabilize here faster than anywhere else. And so in private advisory, the work is together, partner with you. It's fast, precise, it's personalized. We're recoding your identity, we're clearing reversals, we're expanding your capacity, we're tapping into your Akashic records. We're diving into the energy psychology pieces so that you can hold more wealth, more responsibility, more vision with far less effort. And right now, you also receive as a juicy bonus, and I've got all the bonuses up on the screen for you. You will receive our leadership retreat, which is going to be held in Thailand in April, which is so exciting. You also receive a wealth ascension Akashic activation with me as well. Plus you get Wealth Portal and the Dream Bigger, and you also have lifetime continuity saving, which means that you have price protection against future higher public rates. So you have a client special rate. So the value of all of this is over 100,000 US dollars, and your investment is just $36,000 for the year. And you can do that with a payment plan of 12 payments, or you can pay in full and save 10% for just $33,000. And we do accept payment in British pounds as well. So if the team could pop the link for the private advisory, you'll see on there the invitation to book a call, so we can have a chat, so we can make sure that this is the pathway that matches your next level, and have a conversation there in relation to it. I am traveling on Saturday. I'm going to Vietnam, which I'm very excited about. Who here has been to Vietnam? I have never been, so I'm very excited. I'm off to Vietnam on Saturday. So we can chat in Messenger if it's not possible to jump on a quick call, but hopefully we can jump on a quick call. So that would be absolutely wonderful. So we have the private advisory, and then we also have your invitation to the Wealth Portal. So let me share this with you. And what you've experienced here is just the beginning during our time in the energetic edge. So the Wealth Portal is the natural next step from the energetic edge. And inside the Wealth Portal, our goal is for you to break through in the next 45 days as we create your next level identity and the energetic coherence to match. We're stabilizing this new calibration so it holds, and you expand your nervous system, your identity, and your energy field to receive and sustain your next level of wealth, leadership, and peace. And we work together for 6 months. So this is 6 months energetic mentorship, for self-aware entrepreneurs who are ready to hold more wealth from an amplified and embodied place. So without the nervous system frazzling, burnout, or burning the midnight oil to pay the team. And so I invite you to consider what this would look like in your life. Imagine having the complete confidence that you will hit your financial goals and make your next 6 figures inevitable, and being open to how it comes in. People reaching out to you with new amazing opportunities and a consistency with new clients booking in that surprises and delights you. An amplified connection with your higher self, and synchronicities that are just showing up with that pinch me moment. It just feels so good. And so important that you can financially relax as you're seeing the money growth in your bank account, instead of feeling triggered and feeling like that the other shoe's going to drop and it's all going to suddenly disappear, so that you can truly be and feel your true magnetic self. And so the Wealth Portal is for those of you that know that your wealth consciousness is creating your reality. And inside the Wealth Portal, we do have leaders at all stages of business. And today, the Energetic Edge will set you up for success in the Wealth Portal, so that you can catapult through success in there with what I give you in there. After think of this as like your foundational training that we have journeyed together this week. So in the Wealth Portal, you get 6 months of energetic mentorship with me and direct access to me in our live Wealth Energetics group coaching. You also have priority support via a group Telegram, and then we've got some juicy bonuses for you. So you get the complete Wealth Portal blueprint, which is all held in a membership site for you, and you get lifetime access to that. You have investment opportunities in there as well, and you also enjoy the Dream Bigger, the Visionarian membership as a juicy bonus when you step in this week. And we do have some time sensitive savings for you as well. So normally the Wealth Portal is $5,000 US, but when you join from the Energetic Edge, we've got a juicy gift for you. So you have $1,000 as a masterclass saving. So your investment's just $4,000 with a payment plan. And if you want to pay in full, then you receive an additional 10% savings. So that brings it to 3,600 USDs. And we can accept payment in British pounds as well, if that is helpful. And for those of you who are ready to step in and lead now and pay in full, then you'll receive a Wealth Ascension Akashic activation with me as well. And the value of that is $997 US as well. So I'm super excited to offer that for you. And for those of you that are graduates of the Wealth Portal, then we have and you want to step in, then we have a $500 loyalty credit that you can apply to the investment, and just reach out to the team and they will pop over the code for you, so you know which one to apply. Alrighty, let me just see, are there any questions about the Wealth Portal? I just want to check in. Oh, fantastic. So the team have popped the link there for you. That is wonderful. Alrighty, so just as you're thinking, do I have any questions about the Wealth Portal? I just wanted to take a moment just to share Carolyn's story in the energy of expansion and turning possibility into probability as you witness more and more breakthroughs and evolution of consciousness. And Carolyn shared the impact of this in her story. So let me share this with you. Let's pop this here. Here we go.
Good morning here. Good afternoon there.
Oh, how are you, Carolyn?
I am doing well. Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, it's a joy to see you. Thank you so much for coming today. So
we working together for quite a number of years. Yes. And I'm ready to dive into a couple of things that we can cover. So should I think about those now with you?
Yes, go for it. Thank you, Karen. Everybody know where you are and what you do, and then dive into all the things. That'd be fabulous.
Certainly. So I'm actually in Pennsylvania in the States, and a little town, I'll say little, but it's Pittsburgh. And today, in the spirit of Livelyment, it's one of the largest St. Patrick's Day parades that we know of around here in the States. like we like to say. But in that energy of things happening here, quite a number of years ago, I've been in the design field for almost 3 decades now, and also in the community and urban design kinds of fields. And years ago, I had an opportunity and met Louisa, and I think that there was a point in that meet where I realized I'm in for a shift. I don't know when it's coming, but it is an energy that I am ready to have. And there was quite a bit that was going on in my personal life in terms of my marriage and being a newer mother and all of those kinds of things, where those dynamics were shifting as well, right? And it was figuring out what was going on and how I had actually had purpose in what was happening, and figuring out what was next. So similar to your moments there of thinking about all those kinds of shifts. And from a professional perspective, I was growing, and I was actually starting to emerge as a potential owner for our company. Our company now presently is 86 years old, and I have been there for 28. And so from that, and knowing in terms of that leadership component, that over the years I had had plenty of experiences and smaller groups, but thinking about, not just a legacy, but a moment of what is it that this wants to be next. And I think that's one of the things that in the programs that I have done with Louisa, they have all been sort of initiated with the energy alignment, I believe was the first one, and working through and up into the wealth portal and helixing. And every step along the way, I have realized there is something new, and it is building to be greater for both my purpose and for my sense of ease and calm. And I think some of the things that I have had as benefits in this experience are that I can take a program and I can work through it with such an amazing group of people. And along the way, I've actually crossed paths with some of the people from one program to another, but I have gotten to expand what I have been able to do with groups, because those are constantly also building and learning new things from others. And when it is time to reflect, or it's time to work through some of the exercises, what everyone is bringing to the table with their time and their energy is incredibly dynamic. And I think one of the things, even in the call that I had this week as part of the program, that I've realized there is so much to be able to attend live. I'm not always able to attend live, but I think one of the things is that has fruited the biggest results, because I'm able to get into a deep energy of this space with others that are also trying and working toward and seeking to achieve that alignment. So just as you mentioned, Louisa, right, on some of the things that have come in sort of these daily reveals, and how it all is coming then together, that is something that means so much. I do appreciate being able to go to the recordings, having invested my time and energy to it at those certain points. And I think that anyone that's considering this should just go for it. And the dynamics and the results are life-changing. Thank you.
Oh, Carolyn, thank you so much for sharing that. And as you say, we've known each other a while now. I was just remembering that. I was thinking, my word, it's like about 7 years, 6 years, or something crazy like that. I was like, how that time has flown. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your experiences and insights and love with everybody. Oh, you've muted yourself. Hang on, we need to unmute you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And I am looking forward to expanding energies with others. And I am looking forward to the way in which we can come together, because that is where this very intricate and deeply wonderful and gaining that perspective opportunity comes. It's in this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn. Please give loads of Carolyn loads of love. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us today. Oh, thank you, Carolyn, for virtually joining us. And as Carolyn mentioned in her screenshot, just to highlight that, her reflections were that through the specifics through energy alignment and expansion in relation to her wealth, were that her wealth expanded to 6 figures personally and 7 figures for her company that she now owns and leads with 15 employees, which is just such a credit to her self-innovation. So congratulations, Carolyn. That's absolutely beautiful. And I hope that that has been inspiring for you. And I always invite you to consider, when you hear other people's stories, is like, what does that mean for me? What am I taking away from that? If that makes sense. Let me just see if there's any questions in relation to beautiful, the wealth portal. If not, of course, just pop over. They're very likely to come in after we've wrapped up, and you'll be like, oh, I've got a question. So just email us at clientcare@louisahavers.com and we'll get that answered for you. Alrighty, we also have our fabulous Dream Bigger, the Visionarium membership, where you'll expand what's possible across every dimension of life through your vision and energetic refinement and higher self-alignment. Because everything begins with vision, but the thing is, sustaining it requires, that coherence. So this is for you if you want to allow your higher self to lead the way. You value energy alignment as much as strategy, and you're really wanting to have a sacred space to connect to your highest vision, and to allow things to start to amplify in flow. So it is. We have live transformational sessions. We have 2 sessions a month, including exclusive masterclasses. And in December, so next week, we are doing our vision masterclass. So this is Awaken the Seer Within. I know we have some Dream Bigger members here, so I'm very excited for you for next Tuesday. This is where you're going to access the higher dimensions of your psychic vision and see through the eyes of your higher self. This is created this as a 2-day immersive experience. This is what we're focusing on in December in Dream Bigger, activating your upper visual cortex, opening up your higher sensory perception so you can receive clear guidance from your soul's wisdom. So this will help you to awaken the energetic pathways in your upper visual cortex. You'll be strengthening your intuition, precision, so you can trust these subtle impressions that you're receiving and access your future timelines through this perception rather than leaning back and defaulting on logic or strategy. So you'll be anchoring your seer consciousness, the state of attunement through which your higher self leads. So I'm super excited for you. So you get this when you join Dream Bigger. And when you get inside Dream Bigger, what I would invite you to do is to go straight away to the classroom section and then dive into my training on energy kinesiology so you can have an immediate energetic shift, plus the training on using energy kinesiology to help you with decision making, because most people do get it wrong. And Adele spoke to this in her conversation with me earlier this week about how she had an energy reversal about working with me privately and in the wealth portal, and she was muscle testing and getting a no, and she was so confused because she knew she wanted to do it. So I guided her through it so she could uncover what was creating the interference, and it was an energy reversal. Once she cleared that, she found her energy was showing her that this was an aligned decision for her. So this module is going to massively help you. And the other thing I just wanted to briefly say is our Vision Masterclass is next week inside Dream Bigger. So that's the 10th of December. Right now, you can join with a 7-day trial period. So you receive 7 days for free. Woohoo! So it's just $57 a month. There's no tie-in, or you can join for a year and receive 2 months for free. Our rate will be rising in the new year. and it will be $67 a month. So join now so you can lock in your rate. And so just to recap, you get a 7-day free trial. So so you can come in and have a look around. You can come in and secure your seat at our live vision masterclass, which falls within the 7-day trial period. So you can get to receive that live. And this is where we're dedicating our time together to developing your psychic gifts. So that's going to really support you in developing your strategy for 2026 so that you can really tap into your ascended intelligence to be able to make the 2026 happen in the way that your future self is calling you forward to. So think of Dream Bigger as your kind of like mission control layer of your business. So it's providing you with that community, that recalibration support for your long-term evolution. So from my perspective, the Vision Masterclass is non-negotiable. It starts on Tuesday. Everybody can access it for free when you step in with the 7-day trial now. And so you step in, you register, and then what you can do is if you don't want to stay, then you can just opt out. So that's absolutely fine. But once you're inside, what we want to do is to help you to have a shift immediately. And so that's why I'd recommend going to the energy kinesiology section in the classroom. And the other aspect, because I know we have people all over the world, we have a wonderful global community, and we're straddling so many different time zones between us that sometimes the live calls are in the middle of the night or wherever it may be. And I've had clients in the Wealth Portal who never made it to live calls, but joined everything on the replay and smashed it out of the park because they leaned into the priority access within the Telegram community and they asked me questions there, and I would do like a video reply or detailed type reply to help guide them through step by step. So lean in. I'm here for you every step of the way. And one of the questions I get asked is like, how is the Dream Bigger different from the Wealth Portal? So think Wealth Portal is recalibrating your wealth consciousness. Dream Bigger, the Visionarium, is evolving the consciousness from which your vision and your leadership is emerging. And as I mentioned, when you're joining the Wealth Portal, you also will receive Dream Bigger membership for 6 months as a juicy bonus. So if the team could pop the invitation to Dream Bigger so that people can have a look there, that would be fantastic. And let me know if you're leaning in, which one you're coming and joining us with so that we can celebrate. Anna saying, I love Dream Bigger. Thank you so much, Anna. I love having you with us as well. This is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful to have you with us. Fantastic. And if there's any questions about Dream Bigger, again, do pop them there and I will get them answered for you. Beautiful. Alrighty. And the other one, I've had quite a few questions about the Akashic Records certification. So I'm super excited for this. If the team could also pop the link for the Akashic Records certification. So this is such an incredible opportunity to be able to learn how to read your records accurately. It'll give you a whole new depth to how you create within your business. If you are, many people do this for themselves. Many people do this as practitioners as well, so they can offer this as a service in their own businesses. So we have 3 levels. Level 1 is where you can learn to read the records for yourself. Level 2 and 3 is where you're learning to read the records for other people. And then once certified, you can then offer this as a service in your business. And this is a highly in-demand service. So you will have a huge return on your investment. Our clients never have a shortage of practice partners or volunteers for case studies, who then in turn offer great reviews and testimonials and then often become future clients for them as well with consistent Akashic record readings. So I'd love to know if you're here, are you thinking of learning to read the records for yourselves or thinking to learn to read the records for others? Let me know in the chat. You can purchase each of the levels separately. Most people come in and do all 3 levels straight away off the back. And when you step in, you'll get immediate access to our training, and which you have lifetime access for. We're going to start the live calls on the 15th of January, and we have a call a month for each level. So when you're focusing on level 1, join the level 1 calls. When you're focusing on level 2 and 3, join those calls as well. Plus, we've got the priority support for you in the private group Telegram as well. So you get immediate access to that. So I'm super excited to invite you to the Akashic Records. And when we've got a time sensitive bonus as well for you guys here as well. So when you step in before the 10th of December, you also receive level 4 advanced psychic attack clearing in the Akashic records. So you can offer bespoke proprietary sovereignty sessions in the Akashic records, which are just absolutely phenomenal. So that's absolutely huge. And when you step in, you'll also get a private 30-minute session with me as well this week. So that's super exciting too. And for those clients who have graduated from the Akashic records and would like to come back in to enjoy the live coaching and my support again, we have created a graduate membership for you, where there is an annual alumni fee of $1,000 US, but we're going to waive that so that you can access this for the equivalent of $97 a month. So when you prepay it annually, so that is just $1,164 paid in full for a full year of live coaching in relation to the Akashic records as well. So just reach out if you would like the code for that, and the team will get that sorted for you. Alrighty, let's see if there's any questions in relation to that. A quick look. And again, if any questions come through after we've jumped off the call, just pop them over to clientcare@louisahavers.com and we'll get those answered, or you can send me a DM or a message in Telegram. Alrighty, and then the final thing that I wanted to share with you, and this is just to give you a heads up because this is coming soon. We'll be opening enrollment soon for the leadership retreat in Thailand and the Helix Method certification retreat in the Caribbean. So there's more to come, but I just wanted to kind of let you know that this is coming soon. So the leadership retreat in Koh Samui will be a 3-day in-person luxury immersive experience for high-level leaders. This is designed to collapse timelines and accelerate your results. And then we will also have a 5-day Helix Method certification retreat. So this is for leaders who are desiring to train as Helix Method mentors or who have trained as a Helix Method mentor. We will have some early bird rates coming for you soon. So just let us know if you would like to get on the wait list for more information and first dibs. And the team will add you to that list. So if you just send us a message now on chat or again in clientcare@louisahavers.com, and then we'll make sure that you're on the list, and so that you can get all the info over to you. Alrighty, how's everybody doing? This is so exciting. So I know I've shared a lot with you, so just take a moment to gather any thoughts or questions that you have. Reminder, the special savings are only available until the 11th of December. So it's next Thursday. And as you're considering your next step, know that your stuff is going to come up. Your resistance is going to come up. You heard both Adele and Jacqueline reflecting on this in their conversations with me. So just invite you just to lean in. Let me know if the resistance and stuff is coming up. We can always jump on a quick call or chat on Messenger. I'm around tomorrow. I'm traveling on Saturdays. I'm off to Vietnam. So we can chat on Messenger. And if you're feeling unsure about what to do, just get back into your body, get out into nature, get the sun on your face, go for a walk barefoot if you're in a warm country. If you're in the UK, don't do that. We'll get frozen foot. Go and have a swim in the ocean, or have a lovely Epsom salt bath, or sit by a log fire. Do something to get back into your body, maybe some yin yoga. And then once you're in your body, connect with your higher self, allow yourself to feel the love from your higher self. And then from that space, ask your higher self and the universe to show you what feels good and expansive. Does joining the wealth portal feel expansive for me? Does joining the wealth portal feel exciting for me? Notice how your body's speaking to you. So you want to avoid getting into your head and listen to the thoughts that bubble up, because that's the resistance. In any way, you're like, is it a good idea? Is it worth it? So on. Notice the duality of the excitement and the expansion, and then how the resistance bubbling up. That's your normal identity trying to hang on to itself, and the default patterns kicking in, if that makes sense. I really want everyone to trust themselves and, jump in with a full body, 100% yes, because I want what's the best for you. And if I can help you make an aligned decision either way, then just reach out, and I'm very happy to do that. Alrighty, let's do the fun part. Let's draw for our winners. Alrighty, so let's see. So we're going to draw our for our prizes. We've got 2 for the Ultimate Akashic Bundle and 1 for a year inside Dream Bigger. And if you've shared your takeaways live or in Telegram, shared on social media, that you're here and you've invited your friends and business buddies to join, or you've completed our survey. So there's been lots of ways you could enter. Your name's gone into the pot. And if you win, my team will follow up with you right after this call. Alrighty, so let's see who the universe has picked for these gifts. I'm going to just reveal my screen. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, are you ready? I'm so excited. And the winners are... So the winner for the Dream Bigger Years membership is Katie Tan. Congratulations, Katie. I'm so excited for you. We will love to have you in Dream Bigger. And then the winners for the Ultimate Akashic Bundle, so you get the Business Forecasting, Guided Akashic Activation, the Life Between Life Review, and Heal Space Time, are Anna. I know you're here, Anna. Congratulations. You have won the Ultimate Akashic Bundle. And Jane Forkins Russell as well. You have won the Ultimate Akashic Bundle. So a huge congratulations, ladies. And thank you, everyone, for taking part and for being part of the Energetic Edge and for sharing all your love and contributions to each other. It's just been a complete joy. We can stay in touch and having conversations in the private Telegram group that we have dedicated for the Energetic Edge. That will be open until next Thursday. So I know many of you are on replays and catching up with those. And as I mentioned before, if you have any questions in relation to the different ways that we can continue together to support you on your path as you head into 2026, then do just reach out. We'll have all the links going out to you in emails as well, so that you've got all the information you need to make an aligned decision. And until next time, I will see you all very, very soon. We will leave the room open for a bit so you can grab the links you need to get. If you haven't yet completed our survey, please do complete our survey, because that helps us to shape the trainings moving forward, and you get a lovely gift at the end of completing that survey. And other than that, I will see you in Telegram or in our communities, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you in with open arms, sending you lots and lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.